Hello friends, you're welcome to IDC Learning Center YouTube channel. In today's lesson, I will be helping you prepare for Loyola Jesuit exam as we'll be answering some past examination questions involving mathematics. Without wasting time, let's get started. Question 1. If this paper takes 2 hours and there are 100 questions in all, what is the average time you should spend on each question? Okay, so 100 questions for 2 hours. The first thing we need to do is to look at the options. Since the options are in seconds, we need to change these 2 hours to seconds as well. The unit must be the same. To do that, we need to change this to minute first. Remember, 60 minutes make 1 hour. So 2 hours will be 60 times 2, which is 120 minutes. Now we can change this to seconds. 60 seconds make 1 minute. So 120 times 60 will give us our answer in seconds. 120 times 60 should give us 7,200 seconds. Okay, so what I've done is to convert 2 hours to seconds. So 2 hours to seconds is 7,200 seconds. Now that I've converted the units to be the same, I need to find out how many hundreds, since this paper takes 2 hours. Alright, so I need to find out how many hundreds I can get in 7,200. So 7,200 divide by 100. These two zeros cancel these two zeros. I'll be left with 72 seconds, which is B. Question 2. A bat and a ball cost 1 naira 10 kobo. If the bat costs 1 naira more than the ball, how much is the ball? Okay, I'm going to solve this using algebra. So let the ball cost x. Okay, or let's just do it this way. Okay, let the ball cost x. Then the bat, the question says if the bat costs 1 naira more than the ball, so the bat will be 1 more than the ball. If the ball is x, then the bat will be x plus 1. That's 1 more than the ball. Okay, how much is the ball? Remember I said let the ball cost x. So the question says together both of them will cost 1.10, which is something as 1.1. Okay, so the ball, which is x, plus the bat, which is x plus 1, together the question says they will cost 1.1. So x plus x times x is x plus 1 equals 1.1. X plus x will give me 2x plus 1 equals 1.1. Collect like terms. So I'm going to move plus 1 to the right hand side. 2x will stand alone equals, at the right hand side I'll have 1.1. As plus 1 crosses this equals to sign, it changes to minus 1. So 2x will give me 1.1 minus 1. See, 1.1 minus 1. 1 minus 1. Sorry to take this part again. Okay, this one is a whole number, so it has to be under this one. This is something as 1.0. Okay, this is a whole number. This unit, it has to be under unit. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, so it's 0.1. So 2x equals 0.1. To get x, which represent the ball, we divide both sides by 2. 2 cancel 2. So we have 0.1 divided by 2. Ignore the decimal for now. 1 divided by 2 can go. Put 0 point, put 0 here. 10 divided by 2, 5. 2 times 5, 10. This will give me 0. Okay, so this 0.5, that's 1 divided by 2 without a point. But this decimal point here, we have one decimal point, so we'll move one place and put a point here. So our answer will be 0.05 or 0.5. That's the cost of excuse me. That's the cost of the ball, which is B. Okay, question 3. A bat and a ball cost 1 naira 10 kobo. If the bat costs 1 naira more than the ball, how much is the bat? Now, if you go back a bit, we said the ball x, which represent the ball, equals 0.05. Don't forget this, right? So, and the bat is x plus 1. Okay, because the bat costs 1 more than the ball, since the ball is x. Since the x is 0.5, so the bat will be 0.05 plus 1. 1 is a whole number, it has to come before the decimal. Okay, point, I can add zeros here, so 50.1 is the cost of the bat, which is C. Question 4. Express 0.124 as a fraction in its lowest term. The first thing I need to do here is to convert this decimal to a fraction. To do that, I need to move these decimal points to make these figures a whole number. So let's go 1, 2, 3. So I moved it 3 places to make 124 stand alone. So I'm going to divide by 1000, since 1000 has 3 zeros. I'm dividing by 1000 before because I moved 2 places. If I had moved 2 places, I would have divided by 100, but because it's 3 places, so that's why I'm dividing by 1000. To reduce to the lowest term, okay, let's divide both sides by 2. 1, 2, 4 divided by 2, 12 divided by 2 is 6, 4 divided by 2, 62 over 500. Divide this side by 2, you get 31. Divide this by 2, you get 250. So our answer is 31 over 250 to the lowest term, which is B. Question 5. The debris from the Air Asian flight 8501 was found at a location X in the ocean. If the water current in that part of the ocean is 34 meters per second, how far upstream and away from X would the debris have traveled in 1 minute? In this question, meter per second is speed. The speed has been given. S, which is speed, equals 34 meter per second. Okay, they want us how far represent distance. The distance was not given, but the time was given. Time equals 1 minute. But if you look at the unit of speed is in meter per second, so I'm going to change this time to seconds. So time 1 minute equals 60 seconds. Distance is speed times time. We give us distance. So the speed is 34. So we have 34 times 60 will give us our answer. So 34 times 60. 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. 6 times 4 is 24. You put down 4. Bring 2 here. 6 times 3, 18 plus 2, 20. Okay. So sum this up, you have 0.402 meters. So the right option is C. Question 6. If y is such that minus 2 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 3, it means y could be any of the following except. Now let me draw number line to illustrate this. Okay, let the midpoint be 0. To the right hand side we have 1, 2, 3, 4. To the left we have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, then minus 4. Since y is greater than or equal to 2, okay, y is less than or equal to 3. That means y is bigger or equal to minus 2, but y is less than or equal to 3. Y is not bigger than 3. That means 4 is the right answer except A. Y, of course, can be bigger than 2 because it's less than or equal to 3, so y is bigger than 2. Y can also be equal to 3. Of course, y is bigger than minus 1, but y is less than 4. So the right answer is A except 4. Question 7. 8x minus 6y equals 16. X equals 5. Find y. Since x is y, so 8x means 8 times x. Replace x with 5, you have 8 times 5 minus 6y equals 16. 8 times 5 is 40 minus 6y equals 16. Collect like terms. I'm going to move minus 6y to the right hand side and bring 16 to the left to give me 14, 40. 16 being a positive number, as it crosses this equals to sign, we turn to a negative number. So 40 minus 16, yeah, minus 6y is a negative number. As it crosses the equals to sign to the right hand side, the minus will go, becomes plus 6y. 40 minus 16, what will it give us? 24, yeah, equals 6y. To get y, divide both sides by 6. 6 cancels 6. 6 will go into 24 4 times. Y equals 4. Alright, question 8. Mr. Sunshine sells 3 pairs of shoes at 750 naira. So 3 pairs 3 pairs equals 750 naira. If the if all the shoes go at an equal price, how much would you need to buy 5 shoes? So the first thing we need to do is to find out how much one pair costs. One pair equals 750 divided by 3 to get the price of one. 7 divided by 3 is 2, remainder 1. 15 divided by 3 is 5, bring out your 0. This is the cost of one pair. How much would you need to buy 5 shoes? So 5 shoes will be 250 in 5 places, or 250 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 bring 2 here. 5 times 2, 10 plus 2, 12. 1250, which is D. Question 9. The school field at St. Francis Catholic Secondary School has an area of 7,140 square meters. If the length is 105 meters, find the perimeter. The area was given. Area, which is A, look at it here, area of this. So area equals 7,140 meters squared. The length was given as 105 meters, but then the breadth was not given. Remember, area equals length times breadth. With this information, I can get the breadth. So replace, to get the breadth, divide both sides by L. Okay, so breadth is area divided by length. So to get the B, the breadth equals area 7,140 divided by the length, which is 105. If you divide both sides, 105 will go into 7,140 68 times. So B equals 68 meters. With this information, I can solve for the perimeter now. Perimeter of a rectangle, okay, since school field is rectangular, equals 2 bracket L plus B, that's length plus breadth. So 2 bracket the length, which was given as 105 plus the breadth, which is 68. Okay, so 2 bracket 105 plus 68. What will it give us? 5 plus 8. Yeah, everything here will give us 173. So let's multiply 173 by 2 to get our perimeter. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 7 is 14. 4, bring 1 here. 2 times 1 is 2. Plus 1, 3. 3, 4, 6 meters. So the perimeter is B. Okay, question 10. If a man is cycling around the football field at St. Francis Catholic Secondary School, how long will it take him to circle around the perimeter of the pitch if he moves at a speed? Here, the speed of the man has been given as 2 meters per second. Yeah. The time is 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes is same thing as 2.5 minutes. But I said you should always pay attention to the unit, since this the speed is meter per second. We need to convert this time to seconds as well. To do that, let's convert this to improper fraction. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1, 5 over 2. To change to seconds, we have to multiply by 60. So you multiply this by 60 over 1. 2 here 1, 2 here 30. 50 times 5 times 30 will give me 150. To get the distance from the perimeter of the pitch, which is what we are looking for here, around the perimeter of the pitch, distance equals speed times time. The speed is 2, the time is 150. Everything here will give me 300 meters, which is B. Question 11. If we decided to convert the same football field into a party venue by covering it completely with rugs, if it would require 100 pieces of rug materials to do this, what is the area of each piece if the total area is this? Now, the first thing we need to look at is the unit in the options. The options we have, the unit is meter square. So if 100 centimeters make 1 meter, so to get meter square, converting cm to meter square, to be 100 times 100, so 10000, 10,000 cm will give me 1 meter square. So I'm going to divide 714012345. 12345. I'm going to divide this by 10,000 to convert to meter square, since That is the unit of the option. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to have 7140 meter square. Now what we have here is a meter square. Now how many hundred pieces can I get from 7140 meters square? So I'm going to divide this by 100 now to get my answer. Since I have 100 has 2 zeros, from here I count 1, 2. So my answer will be 71.4 or 71.40. So the right answer is C. Question 12. What is the value of x? What is the value? To solve this question, we just need to use Pythagoras theorem. We say c squared equals a squared plus b squared. C represents the longest side, the hypotenuse. Okay, then either of these can be a and b. Let this be b, let this be a. So the c is 15. 15 squared equals, using this Pythagoras theorem now, a, which is x squared, plus b, which is 9 squared. 15 squared means 15 times 15 equals x squared plus 9 times 9, which is the meaning of 9 squared. 15 times 15 will give me 225 equals x squared plus 81. Collect like terms, move 81 to the left hand side. So we have 225. The plus we change to minus as 81 crosses to the left. Minus 81 equals x squared. So x squared equals 225 minus 81 will give me 144. To get x, I'm going to square both sides. The square breaks the square root. X equals square root of 144 will give me 12. So the right answer is D. Okay, let's take question 13. I think of a number. The number was not given. Let it be x. Divide it by 15. Divide by 15. The answer equals to 49. What is x? Let this be over 1. Cross multiply. X times 1 is x. The number will be 49 times 15. 5 times 9 is 45. 5 carry 4. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 4, 24. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 4. Oh, hold on, because of the space here, I'm going to take this again. Okay, let me solve it where I have. So x times 1 is x. To get x, 49 times 15. 5 times 9 is 45. Put down 5, bring 4 here. 5 times 4, 20 plus 4, 24. I'm done with the 4. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 4 is 4. Okay, so bring down those 5. 9 plus 4 is 13. 3, bring 1 here. 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7, 3, 5. That's A. Question 14. A water tank is 5 meter long, 6 meter wide, and 8 meter high. So the volume, is always length times breadth times height. So the volume of the water tank will be 5 meters times 6 meters times 8 meters. So the volume will give me 5 times 6 is 30. 30 times 8 will give me 240 meter cube. So the volume is 240 meter cube. The question says, if 30 meter cube of water is poured into this tank, how high would it go? To find out how high it will go, you divide by 30 meter cube. Meter cube cancels meter cube, 0 cancels 0. 24 divided by 3 will give me 8. That's A. Okay. Now we are going to question 15. A quadrilateral has dash number of sides. The answer is 4. So we don't need to solve that. Question 16. When you add 3 over D plus 4 over D, what will it give you? Since the denominator are the same, I'll pick one. D. 3 plus 4, 7 over D. C. Question 17. Mr. Aderebigbe inverts a sum of 5,000. The principal here is 5,000. At the rate equals 7.5%. Over a period, the time is 7 years. Calculate the simple interest. Simple interest is principal times rate times time over 100. So simple interest will be 5,000 the principal times the rate, which is 7.5, times time, which is 7, divided by 100. 20 here cancels 20. Okay, so 7.5 times 7 will give me 7.5 times 7 will give me 52.5. Now 52.5 times 50 will give me my answer, okay, which will be 262.5.0. So the right answer is A, 2625. Question 18. If we divide 20 bags of Gary among 3 market women in the ratio 5:3:2, what would be the difference between the biggest and the smallest share? The first thing we need to do is to find the sum of ratio. Sum of ratio. Look at the ratio. Give me 5 plus 3 plus 2. Okay? 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. Sum of ratio is 10. The highest here is 5. So the highest we get 5 out of 10 times the amount, which is 20 bags over 1. 10 into 20 is 2. 2 times 5, the highest we get 10. The lowest is 2. The lowest we get 2 out of 10 times 20 the bags of Gary over 1. 10 into 20 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. The question says, what would be the difference? The difference would be the highest, which is 10, minus the lowest, which is 4. 10 minus 4 is 6. So the right answer is A. Alright, so question 19, sorry. Okay, so write in figure 10 billion. This is how to write 10 billion, 10,000, 10 million, 10 billion. Okay, so 10 billion, 832,000, 832 million, 832,000 million, 308,000, 308,000, 404. So sum this up, you have 404, 803, 23801. 1, 2, 3, comma. So we have 10 billion 832 million 308,404. So the right answer is A. Thank you very much for staying with me. I hope you've learned one or two things. This is just like a part of what I intend to share with you. I have other Loyola questions coming your way. I'll keep dropping them in parts until we get to the exam. So I want you to subscribe to this channel. If you've not done so, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I drop these videos. So for now, I'm going to say bye.